And Moshe can't get a break. His sister dies, and the well dries up, and people are now complaining to him there's no water. You know, his sister just died. You know, uh, can't you give the guy a break? He just went through. There was the Parshat Shlach with the emissaries, which was a disaster. Then the rebellion of Korah, and now he's facing these people complaining, we have no water. We have to go back to Egypt. And it's like, and so, he hits the rock, which was a mistake. He's angry. Um, but you think about it, most people would get very angry at this point, like, hey, look at all I've done for you, and you're still complaining. I've been running the show. I have no backup except for God. My brother, okay, he's doing some stuff, but I'm the man on the spot, and it's going to be a long time I have to put up with you people. And remember, this is after 40 years in the wilderness. So he's had to carry the weight for 40 years. And he doesn't complain about carrying the weight. He complains that, people are just complaining when they shouldn't. And he has to now come up with water, and Hashem tells him how to get the water, tells him to speak to the rock. But instead he hits the rock. And for this he's punished. He and Aaron are punished for not speaking to the rock but hitting it. And this is an important lesson in leadership, that whatever tragedy befalls you, if you're in the position of leadership, you have to recognize that all your actions are looked at. President Harry S. Truman referred to the White House as a fishbowl, or the great white prison, because every action he did was looked at and scrutinized. The same thing with Moshe. Every action he does is scrutinized, because this is the model of what a leader should be. That a leader doesn't have set hours. He's on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether he likes it or not, you wanted that position, you got it. Moshe actually didn't want the position, but once he accepted it, he had to be aware that he was the leader. And he had to, just as a brief side note, usually and a lot of times, we don't wait for the rabbi to show up for a minyan when he's supposed to come to the minyan. Because there are things that he might get a call and he has to deal with an emergency somewhere. So it's the problem of leadership. And Moshe forgot for a second of him being a leader. And it's a lesson to us that if we take a position of leadership, we have to remember what that entails, both positive and negative. Something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.